Happy Market Monday, Chris from Fluent Mortgage, Market Fluently. So we call this one No Fallout, and it's all because of what happened this last week, but I'm gonna bookmark this inclusio. We'll come back to that. So first off, sales skills. Questions. What questions do we ask when we're in person, on the phone, via email? When you're trying to encourage engagement, right? When you're trying to get them not to give you a no, first off, we ask positive questions and open-ended questions. Example, make a phone call. Hey, Mr. or Mrs. Potential Buyer, is this a bad time? Oh, it is a bad time. Fine, I'll call you back. That's a negative question. Rephrase it. Hey, Mr. or Mrs. Buyer, did I get you at a good time? Do you have just 2 minutes for me? The usual response is usually yes. If it's a bad time, you're gonna get a yes, it's a bad time, and you won't get to talk to them. Another example is open-ended versus closed-ended questions. Like the question I just asked is considered a closed-end question. It's just a yes, no. If you want to encourage engagement, ask a question that requires a conversation, not a yes, no response. Sales skills. All right, what happened last week? What the Fed, right? What the actual Fed happened. So almost everybody's heard the Fed said no rate jumps. So at least short-term money, bank loan money, the Fed reserve money, right? Didn't go up in rates. But why did interest rates just explode by at least 0.25% the same day? Two things. They said, we are going to raise rates another 0.25% sometime this year. Told you, they're really focused on jumping rates again another quarter. But the disappointing news, the news actually, if you followed us for a while, we kind of expected in terms of time frame, is we're not going to lower rates again until the back half of the year, right? We're not going to see 3 to 4 rate drops. We're not going to start dropping rates as soon as we see 2024, right? It's going to be 1 to 2, so at least 6 to 9 months before we even see that coming to fruition. That's the negative news, okay? Because of that, rates exploded and a bunch of fallout happened. No fallout, so what the fallout, right? So lenders who didn't lock, lenders who was being greedy, lenders who didn't have the eye on the prize missed. And so transactions were terminating. And so we had a couple people reach out and say, hey, is it true? Did they miss? It was no. Wrong lender. Talk to Fluent. We're generally 0.5% lower than everybody. So if you had a transaction fall out in the last week, if you heard no, if you heard you missed, call us today. Get the loan estimate. Let's go. Let's get you paid. All right, guys. Chris from Fluent Mortgage. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, but most of all, go through your fallout. Call us today so you can win and your clients can win. We'll see you next week.